Hi, Mark Medina with the LA Times. I'm sitting here at Staples Center after the Lakers came off a very ugly performance tonight. They just beat the Washington Wizards by a final score of 115-108. It came close down the stretch, but wasn't pretty by any stretch of the imagination. The Lakers showcased lots of good offensive chemistry in terms of ball movement, finding open people in the lane, and the willingness to distribute the ball, but a lot of it was mixed with poor decisions on offense and very atrocious defense. And one of the plays that kind of epitomized that was really late in the game. Lakers are up by 4 points, 20 seconds left in the game, 16 seconds left on the shot clock, and Lamar Odom, for whatever reason, decides to hoist a jumper. Now, Phil Jackson yelled at him on the sideline after Washington called timeout. He said afterwards that it was a selfish play, which Lamar acknowledged. But in the locker room, Lamar was, kind of took a different stance, saying that he was trying to put the team away. If it went in, it was something that would make the highlight reels. It's something that would, be lauded among media and fans for being able to hit a clutch shot to turn the ball game in the Lakers' favor. But you just have to look at the mathematics. 20 seconds left, 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Even though there's a two-possession game, waiting for a better shot and allowing the clock to dwindle down to make it nearly impossible for Washington to come back is the better strategy. And the Lakers kind of showcased a lot of those poor decisions throughout the game. They had as large as a 19-point lead thanks to Kobe Bryant cutting the paint aggressively. Pau Gasol, had a little bit of a rough start, but he was able to make amends and almost capture a triple-double performance where he had 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists, and 5 blocks. And Lamar Odom also cutting the lane. And you look at a lot of that production, lots of it was good ball movement. Lots of it was good offensive chemistry. But it seemed like they kind of went away from that in spurts. And that largely contributed to Washington just being able to get out on the open floor. They cashed 24 points in transition. But the thing is, I don't think the Wizards are really that impressive offensively. They just have a lot of good scorers. You look at Gilbert Arenas, he had 23 points on 8 of 17 shooting. It wasn't quite the 60-point performance he put up in 2006, but he still was able to get his points. John Wall, the rookie guard, really lit it up, including an impressive block on Derek Fisher that sent him to the floor. But he was able to drive the lane with ease, had 22 points. He was pretty much the only player who really was instrumental in directing the offense. He had 14 assists. The rest of the team only had 13 combined. And then you look at someone like Nick Young. He had 30 points. It's something that is pretty typical in his career. He's historically had a lot of good performance against the Lakers, and some of them, chalked it up to him, being from USC and coming back to his alma mater, wanting to ignite the LA crowd. A lot of it has to do with the LA defense. I mean, the poor effort in getting back on defense and also, tempering their shot selection was one thing. But it seemed like time and time again, the Lakers just did not close off the lanes, baseline drives, anything of that sort, and it made it a much closer game than it should have. The ultimate consequence in any of these close games against sub-500 opponents is obviously that the Lakers couldn't get as much rest as they wanted to. Pau Gasol had another heavy minute night. He had 42 minutes, and Andrew Bynum is expected to come back at some point during this upcoming trip, where the Lakers start Friday against Chicago and December 19th at Toronto. But it's not a good long-term strategy. We've said this time and time again. But Lakers have a pretty good chance to rectify this, move on. They got a game here at Staples Center. It's a road game against the Clippers. So the Lakers just need to forget about this, but make sure things like this don't happen too frequently throughout the season.